Hi everybody. Let's record this. Okay, we're recording and we should be streaming on YouTube. We should be streaming on Facebook, but I don't know whether it'll be working. We've had another go at it today, so we'll see what happens. But I'm here with the updates for We Share Abundance. We Share Abundance is a cloud nation. We're an emerging nation. We've been around about 5 years, putting in solid foundations to be here for many generations to come. We are now expanding our economy, which will improve the liquidity and value of our currency and benefit all our citizens because they all hold our currency. We give it to them every month free, and they can also earn it. But the currency that they earn from commissions and things like that, they usually withdraw. That's available instantly to withdraw and pay the bills. Okay, so we have also a non-separatist ideology. That is, when we look at our members, we only see them as human beings. Sounds a bit funny, doesn't it? Only see them as human beings. We don't pigeonhole them based on what they look like or where they come from, what gender they are, or how much money they've got, whatever else. We just see them all as human beings, part of one big family of humanity, all linked together, all having something unique to offer, all being of equal value and equally loved and appreciated. So that is, let's just see if we can expand this view a bit. I thought there were more people in, but okay. Yeah, anybody can become a citizen. There's no fee, there's no obligation. You just come along, register, prove you're a real person. That's all there is to it. And you can get involved in or not, as you choose, anything that we have on offer. We have a little affirmation in a moment that helps us with that non-separatist ideology. But our main function here is to help people find true happiness in life. And that is something that you can't buy. It's easier if you can pay your bills and things, but it won't necessarily buy you happiness. True happiness can only be found through loving service to others. And it's that inner joy that is always with you, that just a good feeling, a peace and harmony with the world. You'll still have highs of pleasure when you pay off all your debts and buy the new house you've always wanted, go on that world cruise, whatever it is. But underlying it all, there'll be that peace and calm and true happiness, ever new joy, bliss within. And that's what our little prayer's about. It's about helping us find that through loving service to others. The great thing about being of loving service to others is, of course, that it attracts into your life everything else that you want and need. So it's a much better way of going about life than chasing after money, which is very difficult, stressful, and not achieved by many. Some people are very successful in chasing money. They are a minority, but they're not necessarily happy. They keep searching and searching and searching for more and more, even though they've got more money than they can ever spend. And they don't know why. They don't know what it is that's missing from their life. And it is that joy that we've talked about. And as I say, you can't buy that. It only comes through loving service to others. So here we go. We'll get started with that prayer and the affirmation in a moment, but let me welcome you and thank those that turned up on the live presentation we did at 4:30 this afternoon. I don't think we had any new members or potential members on that live cast. Hopefully we'll get some on the one tomorrow morning at 8:30 a.m. But let's just have a look who we've got in here in the chat. We've got Lewis in from Lisbon in Portugal, Norman from Doncaster in England, Werner from South Africa, Mary from Chicago, USA, Don from Canada, USA, Deborah from Southern Alabama, USA, Andrew from New Zealand, Dustin from YouTube, from Arizona, USA. For some reason, the link for this live says, where's it gone? It just moved. For some reason, the link for this live says session completed when you click on it. The link for this live is simply meet.r-link.com/WeShareAbundance. If you're using any other link, then that is why you're getting that message. You can't use the link that we used this afternoon. That was a scheduled meeting and totally different. Okay. Dustin says, I got my 5 WeShareAbundance ShareHub referrals into Vibe under me, and I am in the Success Blueprint promoting it every day. That is what is required to receive all the benefits, correct? Thank you. Excited. You need to have 3 personal referrals in the ShareHub Blueprint to get your benefits released. Everybody needs to get 3 personal referrals. I will be putting in tracking, which was commented on by Richard yesterday, actually. I will be putting on tracking to see what sort of clicks we get on the different pages that we have available and how many people from those pages go through to the next step, which is the after the little introductory video, it takes them to Vibe 1 where they can book a webinar. So that is that is what we are going to be looking at. We'll see which page converts best. We'll see how many people go from a page into the next phase. What I'm not sure how we'll be able to track is getting people to register for the webinar. I don't know whether we can do that or not. I'll have to see what we can do with that. I'll have a word with the people that are behind the tracking. I believe there is a way that you can do it if you're an affiliate marketer and you can't get access to a system because all you get is the sales page. But I'll find out anyway. So anyway, we've got Peter in as well from the Cameroon. So let's get started. Oh, we've got Maya in as well from down in the southeast of England. With that little prayer and the affirmation, and then I'll bring you up to date with what's been happening today. Dear Heavenly Father, we are so happy and grateful for you, and we ask that you bless the WeShareAbundance community, that it may fill each member's heart with unconditional love. And Through that love, bless each member that they find the joy of service, and through service attract true happiness and everything they want and need into their life. Amen. And what else? Our affirmation, that's right. We're so happy and grateful to be citizens of the United States of the world with God and truth as our leaders. Heavenly Father, may thy kingdom of peace come into our world as it is in heaven, and free us all from divisive inharmony, that we may become perfect citizens in body, mind, and soul of thy world. Okay. Where are we? Okay, so can you share that We Share Abundance link, please? And so my 3 referrals need to be in the Success Blueprint as well for me to benefit. What if they don't get their 3? Do I still benefit or no? If they don't get their 3, they're going to get kicked out. So you won't have your 3. Okay, so that's the first thing. If they don't get their 3, they won't be following you into Vibe either. They may be in Vibe as free members, and they're probably not going to upgrade. They're not going to do you any good at all. So you want real people in that are going to do what they say they do. It's no good getting people into the Success Blueprint just to get your 3. It won't benefit you at all. They won't stick in it. They'll be gone, and you'll be back where you started. And if you get people in that aren't getting their 3, they're not going to follow you into Vibe. They're no use to you at all in any way, shape, or form. Okay. The We Share Abundance link for the live, I meant. It's very simply, it's I'll put it in here. I don't know where it shows up. I don't know whether that just shows in the app or whether it goes to the YouTube and things. But I posted the link here in the app, in the chat. Whether or not you see that, I don't know. But the link is also in if you go to the sitemap on the website and you look for daily updates and have a look at that page, the link is there. Okay. Dustin says, okay, I'll recruit more. Yeah, if you've got dead people that, you know, it's not worth messing with them. Just leave them alone. There's an expression, it's easier to give birth than to raise the dead. So just look for the right people. And don't worry about people that aren't prepared to do anything. You can't do it for them. They're standing in their own way. And until they get out of their way, they're not going anywhere. Right. Today, Ram was in touch with me, and I've got to do some stuff, and I've not had time to do it yet, but I'll get it done. Hopefully tomorrow, if not Sunday. Tomorrow, I'll not be available after about 1 o'clock because I'll be involved in rugby until 7 o'clock when I do the live. But Ram said, apologies for delay. I was away to the accident. I'm currently testing the social integration with Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn, and everything is working properly. Also, please do this and let me know. Steps to create and then boom, and then I've got a load of stuff to do and let him know the results. And as I say, I didn't do that today. So it depends on how much I get done tomorrow morning, whether I can get at that. How long do we have until we get kicked out of the blueprint? Because in a couple of months, I'll have a bunch of recruits. Will I have time before getting kicked? Yeah, anybody that is working isn't going to get kicked out. If we come to you and say, look, you've been in a month and you've not got anybody yet, why? We want to work with you. We want to find out. We want to improve your results. If it's because you've not done anything, then we say, okay, you're wasting your time in here. It's not worth you spending another $12.50. Goodbye, and you can come back in when you have the attitude, the mentality to do what it takes for as long as it takes to get the results that you and everybody else needs from you in this success blueprint. It's really, really easy to get 3 people to join, but you've got to be selective, and that's where it becomes more difficult, because you don't want anybody in here. If we were just to say, oh, come along and get in the success blueprint, make $40,000 in 3 months, and you don't have to do anything, we'd have people signing up right, left, and center. But nobody'd be going anywhere. So you're not selling, you're sorting. You've got to sort the people out. You've got to sort through them. You know, okay, this is a great opportunity. Do you see it? Yes or no? Yeah, I see it. Will you do what it takes? Yeah, I'll do what it takes. Okay, you're in. If they say, well, what do I have to do? Because I can't refer people. You say, okay, it's not for you. Bye. Have a look at our bundle. That's a better option for you. And get them in there so that you're making something out of them. And maybe they'll get a bit of confidence when they start making a little bit of money from being participants in the other 4 plans. But they're no good to anybody in the success blueprint if they're not going to do anything. If they're putting in effort and trying to do things and it's just not falling for them, we know it will in time, but they're going to get disillusioned, they're going to get down, and they're going to say, oh, it's the same, I always struggle. So you've got to be there for them and say, look, everybody goes through it, just stick with it, keep going, it'll get there. And when we get to talk to them, we'll want to say, you know, let's have a look at what you're doing. What have you been doing? How many people have you been inviting? How have you been inviting them? And we can help them. We can help them get on the right track. But it's no good doing it for them, because that won't work either, because they won't be able to pass that on. They can't pass it on. You know, if you refer 3 people and then you go out and get 9 people to fill the next level to help those 3 people, you're not really helping them, because you'll have 9 people in now who don't know what they're doing. And so you're going to have to go out and get 27 people. Now, there are some people that do that, you know. There's some that they call them heavy hitters, you know. You've probably seen a few of them around, and they'll do that. They'll fill a matrix, you know, they'll bring in 1,000 people. And out of that 1,000, they'll get a few that'll do a bit here and there, and they'll get 1 or 2 that will really, you know, give it a good go. And so they'll build it that way. But we're here for everybody, not for the heavy hitters. we're here for everyone. We want to show everybody how to be independent, how to be in control of their own destiny. And all you've got to do is sort through everybody that you meet and come across until you find 3 people that are looking to change their life for the better and want to be in control of their own destiny as well. And it'll take a bit more time than saying, oh yeah, sign up here because it's free and you'll make this much money even if you're passive, you know. Those people are no good to you. They're not going to stick in the thing anyway. Even if they make 1,800 a month from the Vibe plan, if they signed up really early on and they're making 1,800 a month from the Vibe plan, Vibe, if they're sat there doing nothing, Vibe are going to kick them out eventually. They're going to put restrictions on them. And I know that because I've talked to the people behind Vibe. They don't know quite how and when and what and how everything else. But basically they said, you know, we're not going to just let them freeload out of our system. So they're going to eventually drop out of there, even if they signed up right at the beginning and they're making money for a while. They'll probably be happy because they've made a bit of money out of it. They'll be a bit peeved because it doesn't go on, but then that's life, you know. So learn to build the right way, and that's what we're about. We're about teaching you to build the right way. Go through people, get people's attention, and then sort through them. You know, do you really want to change your life? Do you want to be in control of your own destiny? Do you want financial and time freedom? Or is it just, you know, oh, well, I'd like it, but I can't be bothered doing anything to get it? Which is what a lot of people are in that situation. Yeah, I'll sign up for anything if there's a chance that I can get that, but I don't have to do anything, you know. And that is because there's so much BS out there on the internet about how you can become a millionaire doing nothing. So you've got to sort through people and you've got to say, you know, let's be realistic. You've got to do a little bit, but you've only got to find 3 people. 3 people that will duplicate you. Now, it might mean that you've got to go through 30 people to find those 3. Normally, to find 3 people that will duplicate you, on average, you'd be referring 21 people. It's about a 1 in 7 that'll do something. And of those 1 in 7, some of them will get fed up before they really get to a point where they can see the light. And only about 1 in 7 of those will do anything as well. To get really top class people, you're looking only at about 2% of the people that ever sign up for anything. So you're looking at referring or going through getting 150 people to watch a video to get 3 class people. You're only looking at about 25, 30 to get 3 people who'll give it a go. Now, if you can work with them and keep their morale up and their consistency up until they get 3, and then work with them, that's the challenge. And that's what we want to be doing, because we want to be helping those people that want it enough to start and keep them motivated, keep them going until they've got their 3. And when they've got their 3, they're going to be in a good position to help the people that they've introduced, because they've struggled, they've been through it all. They know the difficulties, they know the problems. But now, because they've been through it, it's easy. And they'll probably refer somebody else and they'll start building those extra legs, because they've got over the hump. They found out that, yeah, it's something that I can do. Okay, let's have a look and see if there's any more questions there. I've got these tied up again. There we go. Can you accept my position in Savings Highway Global, Live Good and Reach? I am in all of them. Did you buy a new Founders Ad Pack in PHG? I've not had, I don't know about accepting positions. You've probably PHG. Oh, I know. You're in that Sparky thing, and that's where you've got the Reach and the Savings Highway Global. I've not done anything with them. Live Good also. I've been in Live Good for a long time. I make a little bit, not much. I've not really worked it ever properly. I think I only make about $40 a month or something from Live Good. I don't really know much about Reach or Savings Highway Global. It's something that is in that Sparky plan. That Sparky plan I promoted for a while. It's not going to get you people unless you go out and find people yourself. I put my wife in it to test, and I think in 3 months she's got 6 leads, 1 unpaid member. Now they claim that they're going to keep doing things for her until she's got 3 paid members that'll balance it out, but I can't see that ever happening. They might keep her in. It's not going to do her any good because they're not going to get the right people. Not going to do me any good as her sponsor because she's not going to be paying anything, so I'm not going to make any commissions. Right. What happens if I buy a Founders Pack but your sponsor doesn't? A Founders Pack in what? Does that person get penalised in any way until their sponsor buys one equal or above? I'm not sure what your question is there, Dustin. Please read the message above. Can you accept my... Did you buy a new Founders Pack in... Well, I've talked about that. I bought the basic thing. I think it's $200 a month or something like that. 100, is it 50? Maybe it's $100 a month. It's $50 for your first month, I think, and then $100 for your next 2. And then if you're not in profit, you don't have to pay anymore. But I'm in profit, but my wife isn't. Okay, my wife's never made anything out of it because she's never gone out and tried to refer anybody. But I didn't want her to. I wanted to see if the system would work. So that's what I'm in that Sparky thing, if that's your question. Please sign into SHG and accept my position. Okay, I'll have a look at it. Not today, tomorrow. I'll go into that. So I'll log into Sparky and see what's going on. They're not going to build anybody's team from what I've seen of it. You can build your own within there and make some money. But I don't think if you're totally passive, they're going to build any team for anybody from what I've seen. Okay. I see we got Richard in from Devon as well. Can you read my above message where I said I bought a $5,400 pack? My word. I didn't know there was one. Oh, I bought a $5,500 pack in PHG with Sparky IA. So you should have got a nice commission from that. I'm going to have a whole team in the blueprint, but it will take time. I've not even seen a $5,400 pack, and I've not logged into that Sparky thing for a while. But I'll log in tomorrow and have a look at it. I don't know what the commission rates are. I don't know what they're offering for 5,400. But from what I've seen of what they produce, I'm not sure it's money well spent, but it might be. I don't know what they're offering. Okay. Right. So yeah, so that's Ram. Devyani won't be back till Monday. She was off today with family business, and she'll be back sometime Monday. She's hoping to be back and be working as normal Monday, but she might be late and she might be tired, so it might be Tuesday before she gets back. Vishal is plodding on. We're working on trying to get the new shareholder plan live for next Friday. It did run today. It looked funny when I looked at that, because the matrix, it said, was I'm not very good with glasses. The matrix, it said, I think was 708 people in the matrix, but we've only got 706 active members now, so that means 2 people are already lapsed from that 708. So I'm not quite sure what's happened there, but I'll be really glad when we've got our system in there, because we'll be able to track everything properly and make any changes that we want. And hopefully, as I say, we're working towards getting that done for the end of next week. What else? I think pretty much that covers the updates. I do have numbers for you. So I shouldn't have taken my glasses off. I'm going to need them anyway. So I'll leave them on for a bit. This is another thing as well. Yesterday we showed 330 increase in the 777 plan, and today we're only showing 14. And I think somehow some days we get them all chucked into one day, and it's better looked at really as being 344 people in the last 2 days, which is still pretty good. It's 160 odd a day, but it's only showing 14 today to 37,268. New registered members up by 11, same in the active member count, up by 11 to 3,441. We are showing 706 active members in the paid members in the shareholder plan, even though the matrix is showing 708. So it's up 9, but based on the matrix, it's actually up 11. So it's a bit weird, but we'll see what happens tomorrow. But there are 708 in the matrix and 706 showing as active. No change in the members numbers for Multiply Visa, but somebody must be buying a lot of ads because they work and they're getting results from them, because we're going up steadily just for logging in from the revenue share, and we're going up another $2 today to $10,749.33. Okay, numbers done. No, I think that covers things. I don't know how many we've got in the Success Blueprint in total. And I don't think there's an easy way for me to see that. I didn't mean to have a look at it. Let me just log in to, if I log into the Frami account, and I'll see whether that can tell us how many people we've got in there now. But a lot of the people that we have in are so a lot of the people that we do have in are existing members in We Share Abundance, which is good, but we want to be attracting more in. Now we are getting a few more coming in and registering on a daily basis. So I think it is having an effect in there. And I did get a message saying that somebody had joined my Success Blueprint, but I couldn't. I've lost that email. I deleted it and I didn't see who it was. So I don't know whether it's somebody new or an existing member of We Share Abundance. But if I log into the Blueprint plan and have a look at my matrix, I'm not sure whether it doesn't show the total numbers. This is one of the things that we are working on, or I was mentioning, talking with Deviani about. We need to clarify how many people we've got in there. It's not easy from the way that she's done it. And it doesn't show the total numbers or anything. So I don't know how many people we've got in. I thought she might have done something before she left and I hadn't checked on it, but no. So there will be improvements in your back office there. It'll perhaps be easier for you because most of you won't have everybody in your matrix, you know. Frami being at the top, everyone is in that. That is like the company matrix, and it will help you fill those positions, but you still need to get your 3 to get your benefits. It'll just mean everybody will move a little bit quicker when they do get their 3. They'll be already have people in below them to get paid into Vibe. But they need everybody to get their 3, everybody to get 3, and it's just going to move a lot faster. Okay, so I don't think there's anything I can do further than that. Where are we? Dustin. They are revamping the whole system. You should have got 25%. Okay, well, that'd be very nice. 25% of that is what, 27, 13 and a half, isn't it? 13,500. No, 1,350, I think. And oh yeah, there it is, 1,350. So we'll have a look at that. I will log in tomorrow and I'll see what I can find out about it. But the system needed revamping because it wasn't working, and we'll see what it is, and hopefully your 5,400 will pay dividends. Okay, let's give some money away. Share screen, and we're going to be looking for random.org somewhere. I've lost it. Here we are. Now then, let's see if we can find it. Come come on, come on. Okay, let me get back here. Now we've got it. Okay, I need to change that to 2,869. 2869. Okay, you know the score. We click generate. It'll bring somebody up that we're going to pay. 1366. So we're going to do 1366. We're going to do another one at that level. 613. And then we're going to pick a couple up to 635. Let's refresh that. 2 to 635. From the ShareHook people, 174. And one more, 410. Okay, we stop sharing that one and we do the spreadsheet. Here we go. Now, interestingly, that 613 is also going to be in the ShareHook range because it's up to 635. We've got them sorted by ShareHooks today for that. And the ShareHook people are going to get $100 each. But this guy could get 150. Okay. Be interesting to see. So we're going to look for the first one first anyway. 1366. 1366. There we go. And we got $60 in there because not in Poverty Crusher, ShareHook or Easy Team Builder. 613 is going to be in ShareHook, definitely. Six, 1, 3. I'm not getting 150. But he's getting 60 plus 40, 100. Okay. And then we've got 174. 174. Ah, Maya, you've got another one. Maya is in here in the live and she's got another one as a sponsor. So there you go. And then 410. Oops. $410. Okay. So there we go. The members are Mary T is going to get 60. Waljas is going to get 100. Casino going to get 100. And G. Michael M going to get 100. And then provided they're in the sheet here, the sponsors, Linux going to get 60. Woot J is going to get 100. Maya, I know she's in here, is going to get 100. And LKC Global, I think I know that name, and I think they're in here as well. I can't think who it is, but going to get 100. So there we go. We've given away a good bit of money today. Let's hope that tomorrow we get some prospects into our live, and we'll see if we can do a little bit of constructive sorting out. Okay, I think we're done. Okay, I'll have a look at it anyway, Dusty. I'll see what they do. My account and my wife's account in there, if my wife's account ever makes anything, just goes into the We Share Abundance treasury anyway. But we'll have a look at it and we'll see what it is offering, and we'll have a look. Okay, thank you for your time, especially those that gave the time up earlier on in the day as well. I know Norman was in there this afternoon. We need as many people as can get in tomorrow. Not too important if we don't have any new prospects in there, but if we've got prospects, we don't want them in on their own. So we'll see what we can do anyway. I know we're on the right track. We have to just build the momentum, and that really is down to everybody that's in there. I don't know, as I say, I don't know how many people we've got in the blueprint at the moment. We're going to have to find ways of sorting that out and analyzing them and everything else. But we will get it done. We will get it right, and we will give you that mastery of your own destiny. And you'll be so happy once you have that. Once you say, okay, whatever I want in life, I can get. I'm in control. I can be, do, and have whatever I want. Okay, God bless you all. And I'll see you all maybe tomorrow morning, certainly tomorrow evening, 7 p.m. London time, here in our link, and streaming on YouTube. And I don't know about Facebook. I'll check that out because we have made some changes. I'll go and have a look and see if it was streaming on Facebook. God bless you all. See you all sometime tomorrow. Until then, get out there, share some love and abundance, go the extra mile, be of loving service. It'll all come flowing back to you. God bless, and I'll see you later, alligator. In a wild crocodile, you can all sing. See you later, alligator. Always wear a smile. See you later, alligator. Go the extra mile. See you later, alligator. Yeah.